Okay, good morning, good morning, good morning. Stocks go up, stocks go down, then we see. This is just getting ugly. Does it get better? I don't think so. Look, you have to have a reason to get better, not just it's down a lot, okay? Not just it's down a lot. Let me find Miguel. There's Miguel. Okay, thank you, Miguel. There you go. Okay, so here's the thing. Let's think some logic into this, okay? Things are going lower, things are going lower, things are going lower, but we're not at the lows from earlier this year. Why are we not at the lows from earlier this year? Is it any better? It's sure not any better, right? Than it was. It's sure not, right? I mean, that's pretty straightforward. If it's not any better, then why wouldn't we be at the lows? Things people don't understand. The dollar keeps getting better, bigger, farther. The dollar, when the NOW CEO warned, was at $1.03. It's at $1.13? $1.13. The Dixie. So it's 10% higher. That means their earnings are 10% worse if you're a multinational. Once again, you got to convert to dollars. Every penny it goes up. So let's say CRM gets $100 million and they convert. They lose 1%. They lose 1%. That number is mind-blowing how much they're losing. At one point, do all these companies warn? Now, nobody is hedging except Apple. Apple hedged. Nobody else is hedging. They're like, oh my God, it's going to go down. But meanwhile, it goes the other way. Why don't you just hedge and be happy? Then you don't have a problem. But they don't do that. They don't do that. Look at Netflix. Netflix got 8 upgrades. Said, oh my God, the cycle's great. They put out ads that cost more than every ad that's out there. And people are out there saying, oh my God, everybody's coming back. Why are you going to come back to Netflix? This whole concept just doesn't make any sense to me. Let's go buy a product because it's $5 or $8 cheaper, so I can save that $8 to go watch. The next time a Starbucks ad comes on Netflix, I'm going to shut it off and go outside and spend that $8. And I'm going to spend 2 more $8. No sane person is watching commercials. Hey, honey, it's Friday night, date night. Let's watch commercials. And then we'll go to the best commercial. If we see McDonald's, we're going to go to McDonald's. Really? Can't make this shit up. Okay? Interesting. So what causes the next breakdown? I don't know what causes it. But if something happens. I actually like the 3630s here. We may buy some here in a few minutes. Just because I don't see any reason to go up, except here's the reason why people are buying up. Oh my God, everybody's buying puts. So maybe everybody's right. Oh my God, everything is bad. Okay. Maybe the Fed will pivot. Why is he going to pivot from when he does a conference in 2 days? I mean, that's just mind-blowing to me. Staggering. Powell talks Tuesday and Wednesday. There are 4 other speakers speaking this week. Put the foot on the gas pedal? Very possible. And we haven't had that panic down day. Haven't had the panic down day. How about how they say this? Thursday, we're about to completely tumble, and Yellen comes out. Oh my God, I'm seeing inflation coming down. So what? I would interrupt her ass if she's talking and say, I'm seeing inflation coming down. Okay, where do you think it's at? Oh, it's at 7.9, but it came down from 8. I mean, these are bullshit comments, okay? Don't get thrown off. Everything is breaking. MDB, $420, one of the last ones to break, down to 192. They have no earnings. They're going to have no earnings for another 2 years. Stock should be $30. Now, it's love stocks. So it's not going to get there. It's different. It's tech. Okay? Snow. Held. We bought these Friday puts, and then we rolled out of them pretty fast. 161 is where it was at earnings. Then does it cave? I don't know. Then we see. Okay? Very possible we pop and then we drop. They're going to keep buying it, and then they're going to dump it. And the day that they start really dumping it, things get smacked. Apple. Think about it. In this environment, I mean, this is how CEOs think. I'm telling you. I'm the CEO of my own company. Okay. Here's how CEOs think. You're about to miss earnings. And the first thing everybody says, let's raise prices. Let's raise prices. Now, the cereal companies and the diaper companies have learned how to do this correctly. Okay? So, when you had kids, if you had kids years ago, and we used to get 66 diapers in a small for $9.99. 66 diapers for $9.99. Then it went to 60. Still $9.99. Then it went to 55, $9.99. Then it went to 50, then 40. That's raising prices. They're like, but people aren't smart enough to know this. They're just not intelligent. So we'll do it this way. And that's what they're starting to do. They understand that if they raise prices and you see it, you immediately change your behavior. But if you don't see it, if you have I don't know, let's say a 16-ounce jar of something, pickles, and now we're going to do a 12-ounce jar of pickles. Same thing. Same price. That's what they're doing. People don't see it. And people say, oh my God, price is got better. It didn't get worse. It did get worse. Okay? The Xi stuff. What's that all about? I don't even know what the hell that's all about. Now everybody says Xi is ruthless or he's this and this and this. So let me tell you. If Xi is really ruthless, then everybody's getting shot this week. He's like, did you post something? Think about this. If somebody in China says, I'm on the floor here in China, and I'm going to tell you what's real, and he posts a video of Xi and all this stuff, why wouldn't he go tell them to go just do whatever to this guy? Think about this. Think about this. Very crazy. Really, really crazy stuff. I mean, you can't even imagine what's going on. You can't imagine. But when they buy stuff like Netflix, it's telling you, just wait till the next wave. Just wait till the next wave. First Solar coming down. Would love it at 121. Let it go lower. Don't force trades. Let it go lower. Tesla about to break. Think about this Gary guy. I like Gary. He's a nice guy. But he doesn't get it. He's losing it. Every day he posts, oh my God, they got this catalyst and this catalyst and this catalyst and this catalyst. How about the catalyst of somebody trying to finance one of their cars? How about the thing of the electricity rates going through the roof? How about the thing of I'm going to go buy an EV and it's going to cost me more than gas? Concept's there. Okay? Car companies do this all the time. Let's just raise prices. Let's raise prices. And then they're actually happy. They're very happy that they don't have cars. That way they can keep the price down. Once the price rips higher, rips lower, it's death march. Okay? CRM. I see analysts that say, oh my God, they're such a good company. Yeah, maybe. Nobody said they were a bad company. But the concept of you making more and more money over time is ridiculous. It's ridiculous over time. So just know that. That concept is out there. So today, I'm watching these because the SPX was down 33. And the 3630 puts were 10. SPX came back 10. And the 3630 puts are 9. Interesting, right? Interesting. Only down $1 on a 10-point move. Because they know at any point of the day, at any time, we can just collapse. And if it starts, and we have, and I've been waiting for this, if we have a drop of 30 or 40 points in 10 minutes, it's going to completely create a rout. And then maybe it's over. But it's not over right now. And it's not over till a company comes out and says this dollar is killing us. And we're getting rid of a whole bunch of these people. And all these people sitting, think about this. I know this guy works on Amazon. He told me, well, Amazon is going to go back really fast to 2000. I mean 200. Think about this, 200. So which would be 4,000. Well, why would it go back up? The revenue is higher because the cost of product is higher. Very straightforward. Okay, comments, questions. Let's see what we got here. Netflix chief officer gave up 2.4 million position after 4 months. Wow, he left. Why do you think the VIX hasn't spiked? Because it's a slow sell-off. Why should the VIX, if we go down 20, 30 handles or 100 handles a week every week, why would the VIX spike? No one's scared. People are hedged, yes. The smart people are hedged. The amount of dumb shit I see on Twitter posts is ridiculous. Oh my God, go look at UPST and go look at Peloton and go window back. Find somebody that's a Peloton fan. I see a guy post Peloton, I'll post his name. He posted a Peloton chart when it was at 170 and over 20 times, this guy's got 100,000 followers, over 20 times said it's a screaming buy. He's still posting Peloton charts that it's going to double. Who cares if it's double? The guy sold his whole life savings and put it in Peloton, and now he has no money, so he just posts. Look at SPX. Let me tell you, we need a monster dive, and I mean monster, like a 250, 260 point dive, and then it can slowly maintain and hold high. Why is NVIDIA up? The CEO just told you it's shit. All the chips, I told you 5, 6 months ago that the chip cycle is 18 months. It's 18 months. At a minimum, it's 18 months or longer. Everybody thinks it's going to get better. Don't get caught. Now, trading, you buy SPXs, you sell them. You sell them fast and go against you. Have to roll, get in and out. We bought these 35.50s for Tuesday. We got in, we got out, we got in, we got out, made $7, $8. If you didn't get out, you get smoked. Okay? Here comes 36.30s are already 10. I'd like to see these go to 100. Let's see. Okay? Okay, let's get going. Okay, start the recording. I believe it started. There we go. Okay. Hold on, let me go find it. Okay. Good morning, everybody. 9:26. Don't get caught up in saying Apple is, oh my God, Apple is fine. It's not. At one point, they're going to crater this. End of month coming. No end of month coming. No Powell is coming tomorrow. Everybody's going to say, oh my God, it's going to change. But the PCE is coming on Friday. That's more important than the CPI. That's what the Fed looks at on Friday. Wow. And then we see, Okay, 3652, 3631, 3600, 3651, 3551, I'm sorry. Okay, upside 3760. CMG. This thing was 1700, down 150. Wow. 1509, 1452. NVIDIA, 121, 119. Lam Research, 362, 321, all the way back up to 433. Regeneron, holding well. Every time it drops 20, it comes back up. Interesting. The Dixie, if this thing hits 115 and breaks, man, oh man, it's going to break some accounts. UNH, the strongest of the strong. They're going to guide up. At what point? Do they guide up from 500? Or do they guide up when it's at 450 and then goes up? But their costs are less. That's bullish. Okay, I actually like the 530s for earnings now. They're going to be way higher, but we're going to wait. Let it go down. Costco, straight down. 452, 431. Apple. If 148 breaks, 141 comes, and it will tank the market. Amazon, 109. Think about the people that have been on CNBC in the last 3 months. Kramer, nonstop. I love Facebook. I talked to Zuckerberg. I love Facebook. 192. It's at 140. Jesus. Amazon. I love Amazon. Their business is great. They just told you they got 10 warehouses they have to sell. Their plans were going to be huge, and now they have to sell 10 warehouses. Not one, 10. That means that they see something bad happening way out there. CRM, 141, 131. Sava. Now this one I don't even understand. Why would they come out and say we haven't got a letter? They never said that they got a letter. Why would they say anything? Here's a CEO and people sitting in a boardroom. Hey, let's go drop our stock from 50 to 40. All we have to say is we didn't get a letter. We want to let people know. Why the hell are you saying that? Can't even make this up. Now, if they get a letter, be ready. Because within a minute, this stock will go up 10 to 15 points. Within a minute. If they get a letter. Nobody's saying they're getting a letter. Baba, a little bit better. Probably get out of these right at the open because it's not going to go. It tried to go, it didn't go. If the Xi thing was true, it was going to go all the way to 100. It didn't go. Okay? MDD, 189, 182. Snowman, all about 161. If it stays over 161, it's the strongest stock. So once again, SPX down, Snow and UNH up works. Netflix. Now, if Netflix gets down to about 190 or 200, then I would like it better. Then I'd like it. Don't like it at 250, 260, 280. Look, gaps don't fill in 2 weeks or 6 weeks or 8 weeks. It takes years. Okay? NOW. Completely broke. It broke 417, our beast number, and it's down 40. Well, still way overpriced. Does this one finally go down to 300? Tesla. Breaky. 265, 251. ENPH. Breaking 2. Solar's breaking. 271, 252. First Solar, 126, 121. LNG was at 170. Let it go lower, and we're going to buy it 2 or 3 weeks out, and then we see. And MicroStrategy, Bitcoin up a little bit. Nothing. That's what we know. That's what we know. Interesting. Stocks go up. Stocks go down. Do we go up end of quarter and then crash? Or do we just break today? And if we break today, we're going to collapse. Everybody have a great day. Safe chat and go do a trade right now. See ya. Bye.